Welcome, friends. It's your old pal, Sir Nigel. Here we're going to start the first episode in our new adventure game series, Gobliiins CD. It's a little bit of a different sort of adventure game than what we were playing before with Maniac Mansion, which, by the way, if you haven't watched, you should go check out on the YouTube channel. This has more of a puzzle focus than some of the adventure games out there, but it's a classic game. I really enjoy it. So, let's play. This is the intro, which we'll watch all the way through. This game is from France, for those that are wondering, which does give it a little bit of a different aesthetic than what you might normally find in some of these sorts of games. So, of course, everyone else thinks the king is going nuts, when you can see what's really going on. So this is Gobliiins! A brilliant, lovely game with a fun aesthetic, interesting puzzles, and a unique style, a unique approach to graphic adventure games. So here we are, with our band of 3 goblins. Each one has different abilities, different specialties, and you can switch among them to accomplish the tasks. Now, generally, each screen has its own set of self-contained puzzles, and you have to solve all the puzzles on the screen in order to progress to the next screen. So here, we want to get into the house. I mean, that's fairly obvious, but the question is how? He just walks around and looks at things, pick up things, and just the point button to point at things. So we go interact with the door. And he's the punchy guy. So there's somebody in the cabin, but how do we get in there? That is the question. How about the other door? What about the gate? Can we open the gate? Not really. At least not yet. And then you have this this bar right here, this yellow bar. You have to make sure that it doesn't get used up every time you do something which is you know, really stupid, something that hurts the characters. Then the yellow bar goes down. So you have to be careful about that. Just like when we hit the gate and it swung back and hit the guy. So you have to be very careful. And the third goblin. So once again, he did something stupid and the yellow bar went down a little bit. So we magic the door. I haven't beaten this game before. I've gotten a little ways into it before, so I'm familiar with some parts of it and the basic mechanics. One thing I don't remember is if the yellow bar replenishes when you move on to the next screen. We'll find out soon. Okay, to get through this screen, I think the first thing we have to do is punch that and we get the horn. And everybody's happy for the pot noodle horn. Then he picks up the horn. And he uses it. If I remember correctly, his special ability, his special thingy, is using items. So this guy's a Mr. Punchy guy, this guy's a Mr. Magic guy, and this guy is a Mr. Use Items guy. Toots the horn, we find a stick. A branch. So now, what do we do with the branch? I'm trying to remember. I guess the most obvious thing to do would be to start using it places. Hitting yourself in the head with it is not advised, no. And again, okay, what about with the gate? Can we like prop the gate open perhaps? Okay, that's not great. It seems like every time we try to use it anywhere, we just smack ourselves in the head with it. Punching the horn doesn't do anything. One should never punch the horn. Can we magic the horn? That makes me think. I think maybe what you're supposed to do is magic the branch while it's on the ground. Yeah, see, this character here is the only one that can pick things up. Can we drop the branch now? Okay, we can, good. So, let's magic it. Oh, yeah! That's right. Pickaxe. Switch back over to this fellow. Pick up the pickaxe. And then that lets us know that we've completed all of the puzzles, all of the current puzzles on the screen. So now we take our pickaxe. I guess we don't go into the house. And we head to the next screen. Even though they don't seem happy about it. I guess they were just waiting for us to click again. Okay. So now I remember we need to take the pickaxe and mine this glowy bit. I wonder, if you look at the mouse right here, if these are the initials of the artist, or like the symbol of the artist that did this background. I can sort of remember what we need to do on this screen, and it doesn't look like our yellow bar reset. Maybe once you get through a section of screens, a section of the puzzle, then the yellow bar resets. So go to Mr. Punchy. Mr. Punchy Guy. No, go to Mr. Magic Guy. Mr. Magic Guy. Magic the apples. And then we go to Mr. Punchy Guy. This apple lines up right here. Let's just punch the one on the end first, just for experimentation. The joy of experimentation. At least it puts you right back at the screen you were just on. Okay, let's just get down to business. Magic this one. And magic these. I can't remember if we need to use one of those or not. We'll get him out of the way. In fact, we'll get all three of them out of the way. We'll get Mr. Punchy Guy. Do his thing. It looks like that's all we can do with them right now, but I know we need to punchy this one. I remember that much. Okay, now what? Because what we need to do is we need to knock this apple into this space right here, so then we can cross the bridge. Right now, we can't cross the bridge, so what do we do to knock this apple down into this space? Maybe we use the pickaxe on the branch? Let's get Punchy Guy out of the way first. And then pickaxe the branch? Oh, is that what we do? I don't think they like that. Okay, so I think then what we do, go back to Magic Guy. Have him magic this apple, but instead of having Punchy Guy punch it off the branch, we have the other guy. I don't think we can magic this one again, can we? We have the other guy pickaxe the apple. And maybe that will send it down where we need for it to go. Oh no, that wasn't it. So now I'm thinking maybe what we need to do, you can tell it's been a while since I've played this, maybe what we need to do is pick up an apple? Can we pick up the apple? We can't pick up one of the giant... we can pick up one of the giant apples. And then drop it in the space. And then pick up our pickaxe and have the punchy guy punch the apple into the space. That's what we do. Switch over to Mr. Punchy. Or do we have the magic guy magic it into the space? Right, I think I just remembered the magic guy floats it into the space. Or not. I thought he did. Well, we do know that we need to have the apple here on the bridge. So then the question becomes, how do we get the apple into the space? Do we need to pick up all of the apples when they're smaller? Is that what we need to do? Obviously, that's not what we need to do, and I don't think we need to pickaxe it. There's something else that we need to pickaxe. If you know, shout it at the screen. Let me know. At least you can enjoy the wonderful music while we try to figure this out. And I'm still wondering if we need more of the apples in their small form to put here first. Or right, that's right. Why did I forget that we can move the apples when they're big? I don't know. Can we just use the apple over here? Was that... No, I guess it's too heavy. There, we can just drop it there. Oh, that's right. We just pick up the 3 apples and drop them in the space. Or 2 of them at least. Yes. Yes. Now can we cross the bridge? Or do we need the 3rd apple too? No, that's enough. And now we use the pickaxe on the shiny sparkly bit. Trade it for the diamond. And here's your code in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen if you're playing along at home and want to start off on this screen. So now we have the diamond and we offer it to the door, which should gain us entry to the wizard's house. Why we need a wizard when this guy's already Mr. Magic, I don't know. Perhaps the wizard's magic is stronger. So now, the next thing we need to do is climb up onto the table somehow and give the wizard the diamond which he is demanding. And again, I really do like the art style and aesthetic of this game. I really do. Can't climb up those. I seem to remember that if you try to punch the flowers, they just bite you, so that's not good. We already don't have much of the yellow bar left. Pot 2. Can we use pot 2 on one of the flowers? I'm guessing that's potion 2. No, don't switch to him. I think if you put in your code that it gives you between screens, it will restart you with a full yellow bar. But let's try pot 1 and see what that does for us. Pot 1. Come on there, fellow. On, yes, all the way over here. I think maybe we can give the fly to that. So then it's happy. Does that mean we can climb it now? Or maybe we do it over here? I really don't think we're supposed to punch it. Yeah, that's what I thought. What if we did a load? Oh, you have to type in the code and I wasn't paying attention to the code that it gave us previously. So the next time we get a new code, we'll have to pay attention. So that way we can load from that code and probably get the complete yellow bar back, which we need. So the question becomes then, we know we can pick this up and give it to the plant, which likes it. Maybe this is one of those things where we need to use 2 characters at once, except only this character right here, sort of the leader guy who's... Come on, fellow. I'm trying to get him to walk over. Here, there we go. Only the leader guy can carry stuff. So, he needs to be the one to get onto the table to hand the diamond to the wizard. What if we drop the pot there? Nothing. Let's just drop the pot here. And let's see what else our fellows can do. Well, obviously we don't want to punch the plant. Can we punch this, the big honey pot thing? Oh, that doesn't do much. Can we punch the table? Can we get down from this table, please? Now can we punch this table? Oh, can we pick up either one of these plant pots? No. Can we pick up the grate? No, apparently not. Well, let's see what the magic fellow can do. Try to magic all the things. Maybe if we magicked the pot? Or the grate? Or anything else? Well, we can't get up to this table. How about this table here? No, walk up here, please. No, it doesn't like that. I seem to remember something. I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but I seem to remember something about being able to magic the fly that comes out of that one pot. So then you can ride it up to the table, but I'm not sure. I also remember something about knocking the book over. Which makes me think that maybe you do somehow ride that fly up onto the table as the punchy guy, and then knock the book over, which then allows the regular guy to bring the diamond up to the wizard and give it to him. It's just a question of how. We already know that we can pick up the second pot here. And that it has the fly in it. Maybe if we tried using the magic guy at the same time that he's using the, like that. No. Not what I meant. I meant switch. I guess you can't switch in the middle of an animation, can you? No, you can't. Okay, I thought maybe you had to release the fly and then use the magic guy to magic it. Will you be able to magic the flower while it's munching and happy? No, because you still can't switch. You still can't switch characters in the middle of the animation. Maybe if we just give him a bunch of flies? Oh, okay, good. Good. That's something. At least it did something. Let's send Punchy Guy up here. Can any of the other characters climb up here? Or is it just Punchy Guy? I think it's only Punchy Guy that can climb up here because he's supposed to be, you know, the strong one. So then we can go punch the book like I was talking about. So far, so good. Now can this fellow here climb the book? He can. Okay, let's go get the diamond. And now we should be able to give it to the wizard, and that should solve this screen, I think. That did it. Okay, remember this code. ERUIDEE. Well, the wizard has asked us to bring back from the depths of the earth.
Well, the wizard had asked us to
Oh.
bring back from the depths of the earth Air Rain's mushroom, Arachnides elixir, and the bald plant in order to cure the king.
I guess they're going to do it for me. Excellent. Well, I think we're going to leave this first episode in the Adventures of Gobliiins CD right here. It's an excellent game, a fun game. The puzzles are a little tricky. It can be some work trying to figure out how they go together. The puzzles are perhaps a little different than what you find in some of the other games of this sort, and the game certainly is a little different than other games of this sort, other adventure games. It has an aesthetic all its own. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. If you did enjoy it, make sure you follow on Twitch, like and subscribe on YouTube. They're all wonderful things to do, and tune in again next time for more Gobliiins CD adventures.